I dedicate this book to my daughter, Ava, who is my life force, my everything, my only thing, my number one. A significant moment in my life that made me proud was when my dad was driving and picked me up from school. I chose this because my dad got in a terrible accident where he got run over by us. I got to see him get better over time, and it's made me so proud of how strong he is. When Friday came around each week, I would always be so excited to go to my dad's house and see my entire family. One Friday, my grandma, Memoir, was picking me up from school. Or that was what I thought. As I get called on the speaker, I walked over, super excited to go home and see my dad. The last weekend I saw him, he was in his As I walked over to the car, I saw my dad was driving. I couldn't believe at first, but then also wasn't surprised. I knew always, since I was a little kid, he was the strongest, most powerful guy on earth. Not only is he strong, he is the sweetest, most funny guy alive. In the car on the way back home, I was thinking how incredibly lucky I am to have an amazing, strong dad. Ava Renner, essay for school, entitled The Most Significant Event That Made You Proud. Author's note: I did not want to write this book. I did not want to relive moment by moment, word by word, the events of January 1st, 2023. I did not want to recount the incident and its violence, nor the ramifications on me and everyone around me that followed. Life and death, the pain, the surgeries, the fear, the difficult recovery. Also, I did not want to write this book because I couldn't imagine why people would care about what happened on that driveway that morning. But in recent months, I've come to understand the ripple effect this incident has had and continues to have, even as time has passed. Because what happened did not just happen to me. So even though I'm not a writer and didn't want to write a book, here it is. Prologue, one shot, not today, motherfucker. That's the last thing I remember shouting. The snow cat was sliding across the ice toward Alex. Alex is my nephew. He's 27, my sister Kim's youngest. I've always had a kind of father-son relationship with him. He's one of the first boys in the extended family. Very sweet kid. Pooh. The snow cat is a 14,000-pound industrial snow clearing machine that I use on my property up in the mountains north of Lake Tahoe. That machine was heading toward him, and he had nowhere to escape to. His back was up against a huge Ford Raptor F-150 truck, which was itself jammed up against a snowbank. It was January 1st, 2023. I believe that the most important thing in life is to take action. Feel everything. Consider everything. Read, think, ponder, cogitator. That's fine. But you have to do something. You have to commit to action whenever you can. Don't only think about things. Don't just feel things. Take the first step, and then the next, and then the next. Do it. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to get better for you or for the people around you. In the end, it doesn't actually matter what you think or how you feel. Everyone is a mass of feelings and emotions, some good, some bad. Emotions never built a bridge or fed the hungry or saved a life. I mean, who cares how you feel? Do something. An immense 14,000 machine was sliding toward my nephew. Had to do something. In those lightning-fast seconds, his life hung in the balance. If that machine was to hit him, it would have crushed him to death. No question. But this new year was going to be the same as any previous year, in one crucial way. To me, action was everything. It's at the core of who I am. I do stuff. I take action. I believe in the power of a deed done. I am blessed by a large extended family whom I love more than anything, and I believe in action. These two immovable forces, love and action, were about to collide. I had no choice. I had one shot, long shot, better shot. Not for a second did I think about my other life, the one in which I do most of my own stunts, the Hawkeye inhabit in movies. This man, faced with one shot, is not, at that moment, a Hollywood act. He's just me. Jeremy Renner, uncle to Alex, father to Ava, son and brother and uncle friend to many. Pain in the ass to plenty half a mile down his driveway from his home in Lake Tahoe, where right now, back up there at the house, folks are innocently getting ready for a ski trip. After days being snowed in by a monster storm, I live for that gang up at the house. They are my whole life, my heart. I love each one of them with such an intensity. Bide here, now. I had one thing to do. I had to save Alex. One shot. One action that would change everything and come to define the second half of my life. A 3-foot leap up and a nearly 3-foot leap across to the cabin of the snowcat, where I would grab the door handle, get inside that cab, hit the big red stop button sitting up on the center of the console. The snowcat is charging toward Alex. He's got no escape route. The snowcat weighs over 14,000 pounds. He's standing by an F-150, which is itself against a snowbank. He's going to be crushed between the Ford and the thick steel blades of the snowcat. He's got nowhere to go. One shot. Not today, motherfucker. This all happened in milliseconds. In the time it takes to type one shot, I had to make that leap. I didn't have time to compute distances, to prepare my bones. No time to loosen my muscles. My only hope in saving Alex is to jump 3 feet across. Nearly 3 feet up. Grab the door, hit the button. My eyes dart. My blood tenses. Something in my stomach shifts to the very bottom. A mixture of dread and opportunity jangles my senses and makes me less human, more animal. Animal takes over. Alex is my blood, and like a wild beast, I have to get between him and death. This is no longer conscious thought. This is pure action, motivated by love. I didn't have time to consider my options, if indeed there were any. I had one shot at that leap, and I missed. And then everything changed forever.